New intro video. We're recording on both fronts, I believe. Yep, absolutely. Do you want to lead him?
I don't think I can. I don't think I have the right.
Alright, whenever you're ready. You good?
Yeah?
Okay. Hello folks, welcome to TurnipGames. I'm Rob.
I'm Mark.
And this is my favorite game of all time. I really need no more explanation than that, just watch the playthrough. This is Destiny, really. I mean, Destiny is Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
I already tied FF13 into this. But yeah, gross. I've been wanting to do this since... I have done this already on a different channel, but that is of no consequence. I'm really happy to be... No homo, I'm just really happy to be playing with this with you. I can't even talk. Like, I'm really excited.
Yeah, everything you've ever told me about it from day one has been nothing but praise.
Let's do a little quick tap test here. On J, K, J, K, J, K.
And that's the whole thing. We're just kidding. Not playing the game for real. We're gonna play Klonoa.
Yeah, but no. Yeah, I've been really excited to play this, and let's get started. I'm going to start off by having you play.
Oh man, but you're so good at the first part.
I am. But I figured it would be more interesting to have someone learning or playing it first time or being surprised by things. I've already done walkthroughs. I've done playthroughs and walkthroughs. I guess I might run the first cycle then.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we're set up pretty well. And yeah, if you guys haven't noticed or anything, this is absolutely my favorite game. I talk about it in other videos, I talk about it in the podcast.
How many cartridges do you have?
4 cartridges of this game. 1 in-box collector's edition, 1 out-of-box collector's, and 2 standards. 1's a backup. We're playing my collector's edition out of the box that I got for $2. Actually, technically free, I guess. Mm-hmm. I drove a friend home and he gave it to me for driving.
Andrew?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, he has it, and he went through his attic looking for games to tell me once he found it, and I was like, oh my gosh, can I have that? And he's like, nah, I grew up with this game, and blah, blah. And then I drove him home one time, and he just gave it to me. And he gets like, you won't shut up about it, I really feel bad having this. And that was, of course, a week after I went ahead and bought the collector's edition for $85. And I was like, ugh. But I really like this intro, but I know I've counted it out, just assuming how many times I start this game per year, and I've seen it like 200 or 300 times. So it's not really going to surprise me yet.
Oh no, Tattle and Tail.
I'm glad you at least know their names. We were going to get...
Purple one's Tattle?
Purple one's Tail.
Shit.
Wait. Yeah. Because you get Tattle, which is the white one, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because it tattles on your enemies, that's how I remember. Oh, I'm skipping right through this. See, I'm pre-programmed just to rush this.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it, I absolutely do, but I almost know the lines. Like...
Look at him teabag.
Yep. Just bringing it right down to that level. Man, I love Skull Kid. Skull Kid was the first video game related thing I was ever afraid of, and I ever had a nightmare about. A few weeks after I saw this game for the first time, I have a big connection with this because I moved out from Kansas and I moved out here to the Trash Island. And my last night before moving, my friend invited me over and showed me this game.
Nice.
So then I leave, I forget the name, and I'm like, what was that super amazing game I played the night before I left? And when I got here, my friends at the lunch table told me about it, and this is kind of how I made friends here. We would go to each other's houses, and I'll bring our cartridge and try to beat the game together.
Mm-hmm.
And swap out. When someone got further, we would catch that person up, I still got my friend's strategy guide, so... And now I have the poster from the strategy guide. What's your experience with Zelda so far? I know, but... If you're playing and you mess up, you should at least say right now that you have a limited...
I do have a limited, knowledge of Zelda games. I started off with Twilight Princess. I still haven't beaten it.
Have you played on N64?
Played Ocarina 3D.
That... On the N64?
No.
Pretty much...
Ocarina 3D?
They're all in 3D, technically.
But Ocarina of Time 3D.
Yes, I know. I'm messing with you.
You're being facetious.
I'm being facetious because I said, have you played on N64? And you told me.
I have not.
Okay, so you're going to do the new Zelda.
No, I have played the intro to this maybe 2-3 times.
This part right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I made you?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I love this. This is so sick.
The auto jump?
Yeah. No, that! Yeah.
The flip?
Yep! Oh, I love that.
So decorative.
The first time playing this, expansion pack worth. So worth.
Yeah. Burn your DK.
Oh, I didn't have DK.
Good.
I just bought the expansion pack separate. Good. I've had DK twice in my life and I sold it twice. Just some other sap. I've never played past the beginning of it. But anyhow, yeah, so you haven't played on N64. I'm just trying to get this out of the way so for when I hand it off, the playthrough's going to go a bit slower.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to laugh when you do the new Zelda run. Which, if you don't know what that is, that's
exactly.
That's when you run and you hit the left side of the door, you overcorrect, and you hit the right side.
Then you walk back and you
slowly,
walk slowly,
and then open the door.
Yeah.
Oh man. And this is also my favorite Zelda timeline.
Yeah.
It's got the most classics. I'll count Ocarina in it, and then Majora's, then Twilight Princess. You just about can't go wrong, and I mean there's Four Swords in there as well, but.
I still like A Link Between Worlds.
That's Fallen Hero timeline.
Yeah,
so
I still like it. That's
got the original game, Zelda 2 in there, Link to the Past in there, and A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, so my timeline was got Twilight Princess, never beat it. Then
I was talking canon timeline, as in the.
Well, yeah, I know you were saying that, but
you're saying
my experience.
Your experience. Don't say timeline.
Okay, so my experience was limited with Twilight Princess. Pardon. Then I got the limited 3DS with A Link Between Worlds, and it really blew me away. I haven't looked back since. Got Ocarina of Time 3D. Always been interested in playing through this. If not on my own, definitely with Rob. I still need to install my expansion pack on my N64. I'm just so hesitant to break that factory seal on the little tape over it. I'm just like, it's so perfect.
I still have my first jumper pack.
Nice.
It's sitting, I know right where it is.
Like, I want to find a way to take the tape off the sides of the case and just wrap it down the sides of the jumper.
And not rip it.
Yeah.
Well, I have the Nintendo screwdriver.
X-Acto.
I have the Nintendo screwdriver. You might be able to pop open the face plate, and it's like a whatever that 8-bit one.
Yeah.
Not 8-bit.
Not
as
a
in,
star.
It's not quite a star. It's like an 8-prong, like an octo, whatever. Just look at a NES game or a SNES game and the screws on the back, and that's what I have. Game Boy games as well. I forget the name of it though. So
octagonal bit.
Yeah, sure. And she was trash talking to you a second ago, and now she wants to be with you.
Yeah,
I'm spamming through, so for anyone who said, I wonder what Majora's Mask like, and is watching this, I'm going to have to throw in some stuff that I spam past. Now, later on...
If you just want a dead walkthrough, we've got that. But please watch this.
Please, this one's going to be more fun. The other one is like surgical precision.
It's dry.
It's really dry. I don't talk.
I mean, the game in itself is entertaining, and you're watching a movie, but
Yeah, this is probably my preferred way to do it. But I did like every separate action you could do, and I would always start back from day one and do it just real. Everyone was a standalone walkthrough. So every time I do a dungeon, it's not like I'm just going to go in the dungeon and do it. I reset anything that's required to go to the dungeon.
Oh.
And I redo everything from turning on the game to I want to get in that dungeon, pretty much. So you can watch it and follow me step for step and do it. This one's just going to be for fun. This is not 100% playthrough because my walkthrough's up over like 45 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm not even done with it. So, Deku Nuts.
Are there mimics?
No.
Okay.
Not...
I remember the first time I found a mimic in DS2.
DS2? Dark Souls. Dark Souls.
Yeah, Dark Souls 2. Felt so bad.
Yeah.
They're all lanky and shit.
Yeah, FF mimics are pretty spooky.
Oh, is he gonna make it?
Probably not.
Oh no.
JK. So right there, I know this is really well known now, but I figured this out way back in the day before Did You Know Gaming and all that bullshit. Sure, I'm being a hipster right now, but fuck it, I found it out. This guy right here. Just read that. Okay, so that is implied to be the Deku's body who you just stole. That's a Deku corpse. Later on, you find out as you get the other forms in this game, the Zora and Goron forms, and Fierce Deity is not really particularly stated, but you're using a dead person's body or their spirit and embodying them. You never meet the Deku whose body you took, but you will meet the Deku butler much later, whose son is missing. And at the end credits, if you do his side story, he shows up in the end credits crying at that Deku corpse. Now, you'll notice there's nobody in the room. Nobody in the room. That line has spawned 1,000 creepypastas. Too spooky.
Yeah, that is definitely a little weird.
It's a thing. I own the Happy Mask Shop.
None of the masks on you look happy.
No, not at all. Happy Mask Shop was in Ocarina, if you recall.
Yeah.
Yep, in Castletown. And you could rent his mask. Did you complete that side quest? Sold all the masks?
No.
You end up with the Mask of Truth, I believe, as the last one, and there's no one to sell it to or something. You just...
Hold on to it.
That's the only one with the function.
What does that one do?
You can talk to the Gossip Stones. They tell your secrets and weird little inside stuff. And I even think that it gets like a little fourth wall breaking.
Like meta?
It gets a little meta about like how you play the game and stuff.
Okay.
So, long story short here, Skullkid knocked him out and stole Majora's Mask from him. And is now wearing it, which is making him super, super evil. Now, your time limit isn't that the moon's crashing, although it is. It's that he's leaving town in 3 days.
Is that why the moon is crashing?
He's bailing. Yeah. He knows what's going on. And he also knows that you're traveling time and whatnot. Happy Mask Salesman is underground OP. It's never explicitly stated how he has all these powers and whatnot, but he has almost godlike knowledge of what's going on.
And where'd he get all the masks?
We don't know. We know he did some shady shit. Because, like, that mask, he said he had to go through a lot of crap, and it was a tribe used it to, in their hexing rituals. And it's implied that he killed the tribe and took it.
Nice.
He's really, really OP. The moon falling, I don't think, kills him. He followed you from Hyrule to Termina. He's got some systems.
So many.
Yeah. Yeah. That line, that last line there about the Great Fairy was weird to me always, because Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy, yet Great Fairy does not stand up to him at all. I know he broke her into bits, but then how do you do that if he's no match for her? He, like, broke her into 4 or whatever. Or,
Yeah.
Each of the Great Fairies into a bunch of little ones, and it's like, why? How was he able to do that? I think he was friendly with them and did, like, kind of backstabbed them. Until you get the...
Fuck you, Tingle.
Yeah, until you get the bubble, he doesn't go in the, who's it? His balloon.
Fuck you, Tingle.
But he's useful. Reminds me of someone. I'm waiting for the thing. Pretty reasonable. I had enough rupees for this before I even turned into Deku. Don't steal them. Okay. So, I can just kind of... I forget... Yeah, wait, I'm not a scrub, I know. I am a scrub right now, but I won't be a scrub for long. Deku, a scrub. So much to do, so little time.
Oh, falling in that water killed your splits.
My splits?
Yeah, speedrunning stuff.
Oh, well, I'm fine. All I need... I mean, I'm forced to go through all 3 days to start until I can be Highland again. So, here we go. You're gonna need these fairies, since this isn't really a walkthrough. You don't know what we're doing at any time, so I gotta explain. I'll just do this for the fun of it.
Keaton Mask?
Yeah, it's Cafe. That's his name. He's wearing a Keaton mask because he was an adult. Skull Kid changed him into a kid right before his wedding. So he's ashamed and he's wearing a mask. People don't know he's a kid now. And he lives there rather than his house. Okay, I can go this way.
Go play tag?
Just about. Not just yet, though. There's one other thing that's I have to do per day. So, I kind of have to do it while I have time. I can do the tag up until the end of the 3rd day, so that's not a big deal. I'm just gonna try this. I don't know if it'll work. Nah, okay. Okay, I was just making sure. I didn't know if somehow I could fly over to, that tree with the heart piece in it.
Yeah.
So I had to double check. There we go. The Deku Playground. Now, this shouldn't take me all that long unless I've absolutely lost my touch. Fuck me, bruh. Yep. Thank you. So the goal here is to get all the rupees on the platforms. Probably not going to be able to talk a ton while I'm doing it, though. Just gotta think this through. I fucked up already. I forget how long you have, he said.
15?
More than 15 seconds. I think you have like a minute 50. It's not really giving me any harsh beeps or anything, so I guess I'm fine. I don't read, I just do my best. Oh, that was bad. The best ones where they're moving up and down and moving around the thing. But at least they travel in those lines on the ground, so you can kind of...
Oh, you're done, bro.
I'm what? Come on. I think I'm more than good.
Oh, you ain't doing it. You ain't got it. You ain't got it.
I got it. It's fine.
It's all over.
It's all ogre, though. Amazing, that's a new record. Take this shit. Sick. Super sick. Link, that's a strange name for a Deku scrub. Cool, that's done for today.
Okay.
I usually don't even throw that in on my first 3-day run, so I'm happy I remembered. Now, I've got the fairy, don't I? I went and grabbed it from the laundry pool?
Yes.
Sick. Now, you're going to want to go in here. You got to put the Great Fairy back together. Had you not been here, you wouldn't have known that she's missing a piece, but yada yada, she's missing a piece. Skull Kid broke her apart. Your fairy's a little scared because I think Tattle's kind of a skis ball.
Yeah.
And not in super great standing with the Great Fairy. So
Understandable.
Oh man, I miss her. I'm so hyped for Hyrule Warriors. She's in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Midna can pull down the Majora's Mask. Moon is like her ultimate. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We can try it out in my house first.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a Wii U for it, though.
Oh, wait, yeah, I can't. Never mind.
Well. Love it.
Yo, she getting you high, bitch.
Mm-hmm. That bank is mad stank. Thinking I can go open a bank account also. I've been granted magic power.
Now, what about,
That's where the dojo
the
would have
dojo.
been. That's one of the spots I think the dojo might have been.
Hmm?
No, it's when you complete when you collect all the fairies in the temples, then she teaches you a special move.
Do you get the special move anyway?
Nope. Like, one is where she'll give you a double magic bar. One's where you take half damage forever. One's where you get a bigger spin attack, I believe.
Would it have been random? Would it have been chosen? Would it have been...
What, the cutscene?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
Like, when you put together each of the fairies, do you still get that effect?
Yes, it's just there's not a cutscene for it.
Oh.
You don't have the Great Fairies Dojo cutscene. It's my favorite part of Clocktown, by the way, because when I played this at the store when it came out, it was in West Clocktown on day 2. So day 2 is always my favorite as well. Ooh, I love those ones where you can push B and skip the whole thing. I don't think I'm gonna need rupees on this cycle, so I'm gonna put them all in there. Get started on that, because at certain thresholds you get rewards. I think at 200 you get like 5 rupees, but 500 you get a bigger wallet, I believe. And 1,000 or something you get a heart piece. I don't remember. I really don't. It might be 5k. Another fun fact, because you can't really do all that much unless you really, really know what you're doing. As a Deku stuck in Clocktown, actually I'm gonna go do the... okay, I don't have that much time to think. Time goes 1/3 faster on your very first 3-day cycle.
Okay.
So, just thought it... Oh, this here! Notice how they're not just bushes?
Yeah.
That they were running away and doing all this horse shit?
Yeah.
That's where you can spawn Keaton.
Okay.
Those moving bushes are a Keaton circle. Where if you're wearing the Keaton mask, if you destroy all the bushes before they destroy themselves, which is you can just do with a spin attack, Keaton comes.
Okay.
So Keaton's a real thing in Termina. I'm just waiting for time to loop over, because if I start the hide and seek now, I have like legit no time. Unfortunately, like I was talking to you at Ruby Tuesday earlier today, you cannot get the blast mask just yet. I forgot that you need to be Hylian Link to stop the guy that steals the bombs. So here we go, night of the first day. Already got a good chunk of shit done. Come on, Jim. Another fun fact here. When I was a little... Oh, that's right. I don't need to talk to him at all. When I was a little tyke, this is the Bombers. These kids make their own little group. And me and my friends made our own little group, the Bombers.
Oh, that's weird.
And I had a document on my Windows 95 computer I still had where I was writing down everyone's rank and they all had a number. Like this, because we thought it was the coolest shit. Ugh. And you get like a badge or a stamp or whatever, so we all had our notebooks and we wrote down this stuff. Like, we only did it like a little bit one summer, but we thought it was so fun. I was like 8, so.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm bad. Deku's actually the best for this, because look at that range.
Yeah, that's
He
mad.
plays sick defense. Now, I don't want to go that way because Seikon, or whatever his name is going to cockblock me from the little baby boy. There we go. Oh, get on, Jim. Sack tapped. You look.
Roll, boy.
You'll notice that Tattle makes a little bell sound. A little ding, 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 rather than yelling at you. Like, they got it.
Alright!
Yeah, the whole in-joke of, hey, watch out, look, listen. I think they figured it out. Their testers must have told me. Deku Link falls faster than you. Can get you before you move. Now him, it's not based on if you're on the same horizontal level. If you're below him, he still runs from you.
Nice.
But he's gonna... Yeah. This one's the hardest because he can run in one of those doors and then I can't get him without zoning out. Like, if he were to run back past his butt buddy here, no way. And he can run past the guards.
Yeah, I've had him do that.
This is just like my walkthrough and a playthrough.
Yeah. This is the instructional.
Yeah, but I need to kind of stop doing that because... Blah.
Oh, I have to. Well, I wouldn't take damage.
You don't take damage from that, actually. I don't think... You might take an 8th heart. Which... It counts. It actually does. But... I won't see it till I get hit again. There we go. My sister's really bad at this part.
Yeah.
Yeah. No way, no scrubs. What he's telling you guys here is that they let Skull Kid join, and he ended up being a big problem. 23154.
Yeah, how do you not remember that?
I
That
think,
should be like tattooed on your arm. Ooh, maybe not tattooed on your arm.
I think it's a little different every time. So there would be no point to that. Just tattoo all the variances. No! Not 5, 4. Yada yada yada. If this comes out on 3DS, are you going with me day one to pick it up?
Oh yeah. Camping out.
Camping. I do want to camp, actually. Bomber Secret Society of Justice Forever. Okay, there we go. Whew. Come on. Speed it up.
Aren't there like giant death spiders down here?
Yeah.
In this kid's hideout?
Yeah. Skulltulus. You want to go this way, because the spider is over there.
Yeah.
So you just run around the far way, and you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
Pro tip.
Oh. Okay.
This guy's such an asshat. He puts his face on his own balloons. And here's one of my favorite areas in the whole game.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Astral Observatory. Little fun thing here, you see this? Mm-hmm. No, shut up. Not you. It's here on the ground. This is a dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is the code name for the GameCube.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd throw that in there. You can find it in Banjo-Tooie also? A picture of a dolphin on a wall. Yeah, I got it. What he was saying was that he's asking if you're friends with the bombers, and he's like, blah, blah, but one of their friends came in here and was threatening to bust up my shit, which was their friend, Skull Kid. Things, I promise, will slow way down after this first cycle.
Yeah, yeah.
First of all, because I won't be playing second, because
What's up with that?
What's the moon's here? It's, I don't know. It's weird to me as if the telescope can look down at the front door.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not quite stated what the moon's tier is.
Yet or at all?
Really, at all. It's just kind of a gem.
Okay.
There's your description.
Huh.
It's beautiful and it sparkles and it comes from the moon. I've beat the game. I don't know why that comes from there or what it... I know what you do with it. I don't know what it would be used for other than who you trade it with.
Okay. Someone else has value for it.
Yes. You need to actually do the thing to trade it. That's a required item for your first cycle. So. Yeah.
Getting skeezy with those bounces, boy.
Side jumping.
Hey,
Yeah, Deku Link's the fastest because he's got this dumb spin. No, unless you talk to people. I also like that this was the first one with the mail system. Where you can
instead of that fucking mailman?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Creepy ass mailman.
The postman.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where he came from. What's this game?
Creepy.
Yeah, he's in Twilight Princess, and they
Yeah,
have
he
him.
chased me the fuck down.
Yeah, every
Tried to run
time.
away.
You can't try to run away because it starts a cutscene.
I tried. I never said how far I got.
I always like his shield is like a big hollowed out nut. Oh, is it day? No, it's the second day. Wow, I am ahead of schedule. Let's see if I take damage. Lel. Come on.
Get clowned on.
Scoozy. He should get back up out of that. There we go. Come on. Nope, no 8th heart damage.
Wow, what a scrub.
There you go, gotta toss this in. Sounds like you fell in water again. So now I'm gonna get accosted by this guy.
Just got back from all his shopping.
Rather he's a business scrub, so he was probably selling. Show him this, and he's like, oh shit. Oh my gosh, I'll trade you for my home. His wife wants a moon steer for her birthday or whatever. She wants some jewelry, and he's like, that's the best thing ever. Mm-hmm. So he gives you his Deku Flower here, which you can use to get up to the clock tower. Mm-hmm. Which you need to do to get up there, because as Deku Link you can't climb up.
Mm-hmm.
From there on, once you get back to Hylian Link, you can
jump and climb.
Yep. Never need to do this again, aside for the deed trading side quest rather, where you trade this deed, then for the one at the swamp, for the one at Snowhead, for the one at wherever, and then for wherever. And there's always a heart piece within reach. So there we go. Snagged a heart piece.
Go to the clock tower.
Can't go in the clock tower yet though. Let's see.
So what's the plan?
Let's go over here for now. This is going better than I expected, so in a way that's worse. Let's try this. 6 a.m. I cannot speed up time yet. Oh, yes I can. I am wrong. I was wrong.
Doubly wrong?
Not doubly. Well, actually, it's about to go to the second day anyway, so I do have a plan for getting through this a little bit faster, though. And I can point out something cool. I can point out 2 cool things. I'm going over here. I can't play music yet, so I can't slow down time or speed up time. But there is a way to skip time without Song of Double Time. Oh, you know it?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So, day 2. They're open again at the Deku Playground for you to try a harder run. And I have almost no money. Huh?
Puzzaroo.
Oh. Paizuri Opie.
Like the mouse pads.
Opie-chan. I think you actually do get the money from this, so if I can get that blue one, I'll at least be able to try again if I fuck up.
Yeah.
So let me take a look at this pattern. See, they're following the white lines, though.
Mm-hmm.
So what I like to do is go towards the one as it comes at me.
Ooh, nice.
Clutch. Now, if I fuck this up, I'm just over it. Yeah, it's all over. Don't follow them. Never follow them. I just broke my own rule. Always go at them. Yeah, come on.
How many rupees did it take?
10, so I can do it again. So I go for that blue one first.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully in the game I can make enough money to try again. I'll wait for the blue Blue boy. Blue bomber. Time's still going, though.
Oh, it is. Oh, boy.
Every time. Never feels great. Okay, I see how I'm gonna do it. Alright. Sick. Perfect. Ideal. Just work my way to the middle. You love it. The closer ones actually go slower. I was always afraid that they would go like super fast right in the middle. So you gotta rotate your camera to get a good view ahead of time. And then you can just... Should be one behind me. Yup.
Ooh, clutch.
No, that one was fine. And I know this next one's coming around. Oh, that might have been early.
Way too early.
Nah, it's good. Boom. Good. I didn't look too bad.
Ogre.
Oh, I did that faster than the first one. Sick.
Nice.
Now I can go toss this in the bank. You lose your money when you go back in time, so it's kind of why I keep tossing it all in there. But maybe I'll hold it for my next one and then throw it all in there on the third day.
Yeah.
To my knowledge at the moment, that's really all I'm gonna be able to pull off. Like, collectibles-wise, I guess, would be getting that heart piece, and that's about it. So I'm gonna actually speed time up and point out a few little cool things there. Oh wait, no, I could actually... Let me see. I don't know if it's worth it, but we can play a mini-game here.
A game and a game?
Yeah, kind of like Castle Town.
Remember... Well, not remember. But...
Remember the 90s?
Remember when? In
I can't talk to it.
OT3D or Link to the Past, there was the treasure chest game, and you got the Lens of Truth, and you just looked through that.
Yeah,
shit
that was
and
Ocarina
shit
of Time.
the fuck out of it.
Why'd you say Link to the Past?
A Link Between Worlds.
Oh, I was like, there. Yeah,
Oh, bitch.
I think there was a. You
I
know,
always forget.
she charges you differently depending on your form, and she likes taking like the most.
Oh, yeah.
So this, I can't particularly be good at. It's just kind of
Ran down.
yeah. All right, sick. Fuck. Fuck. Back. Back. Shut up. I'm busy. I'm doing a thing. Don't tell me what to do. I'm already doing it. Ah. Oh man. Oh jeez. Please. Please. Video game, please. I can't do it. Oh wait. No. Or I could just hop on top of it. Damn.
Do it again.
Yep.
Is it random?
Yep. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now it's back there.
Ooh, Gooby.
Perfect. Damn. How'd I forget that? It seems like... What? Oh shit. Fucking A. Please. How close?
Clutch. 3 seconds.
Really? That's all I get? Oh, I forget who gets the heart piece. I'm trying that again. Anyway, I can do it.
No.
I love how he jumps up and holds onto the doorknob because he can't reach it. Okay, so that wasn't really what I wanted to show y'all though. How many episodes is this? Well, damn. We're gonna keep it all.
Keep everything.
Yeah. So what were you asking about the Lens of Truth?
You could just look through the chests.
And see which one had the key. That was an ocarina.
Be the skeeziest little fuck.
Yep. So, here, I'll point out two things. One, these are all around Clocktown. These little cow figurines. They're like bobbleheads, I think, if you can... I don't have like a roll, so I can't really make it bobble. But if I could roll into the wall, I would. I'm gonna hang out in here, just for a while the time switches over. Second thing, on the back here, she's a reused character from Ocarina of Time. Her model, except she wasn't in a wheelchair, I believe she was standing. She ran a shop in Kakariko Village. And she had a little pet tiger. Oh. That's on the back of her wheelchair.
Cool.
Grown-up tiger. I just thought that was neat. What she'll do is she tells you a story. And you can pick how long of a... Oh, is it too late? Damn, I should have done it back when... You never tell you a story, and it skips time ahead. Another thing, in here, at midnight, a hand comes out, and you can give it paper for a heart piece, which I plan to do. Already got that rupee. There we go. There's really not a ton to do. So, a lot of times when I was doing my playthroughs, I would just kind of fast forward these parts. There's a trick with these, when you have the Great Fairy Sword. I think if you have it out and you try to put something in the mail, and then once you come back out, it's invisible.
Ooh.
So you're swinging around a big invisible sword. What Zeldas have you been looking into playing?
Hyrule Warriors.
Okay.
Wind Waker.
Now, do you have Wind Waker in any form?
Nope. Skyward Sword. Always.
You've always been wanting to try it?
No.
Oh.
It's garbage.
Is it?
As far as I'm aware.
Have you tried it?
No.
Well, that's a little unfair. I don't love it. It's not my favorite.
It's unfair that we have that instead of a Majora's Mask remake.
It's unfair that we have its own game rather than a remake. I guess. I would prefer Majora's Mask remake to Skyward Sword existing, but I'm fine with Skyward Sword existing. I really like what it did lore-wise, which is really important. Like, it has a really, really important place in the timeline and the story. But I felt it could have been a stronger game if it didn't force me into that whole motion control gimmick. I just don't like it. I want to sit my ass down.
So
when
what
I
are
play
we
games.
trying with this?
Oh, nothing right now. I'm just waiting for that hand to come out, which should happen pretty soon. I was too late for the story, so I can't jump time ahead, which is what I was counting on, but I didn't quite make it. I should have talked to her back when it was daytime, because then I could have skipped through the night to the next day. Is that sound coming from the TV, or is that from outside?
That's outside.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if that was because it's nighttime. So something should happen pretty soon. There we go. I figured this one out all on my own. Scared the balls out of me the first time it happened. But I remember I was over at Chris's house when this happened. So you get paper and... Oh. Yeah, don't do that. A deed will work fine. You wait a second here. Not gonna let you move anyway. And he gives you this nasty old heart piece.
Nice.
When you talk to Keaton, he'll ask you, as one of the potential questions, how many cow figures are there in Clocktown? I think the answer is 5. But there's another one there. There's one in Grandma's room, and there's one up by the front desk. Guess what I might do is just hang out here and wait for day 3.
What else is there to do?
As a Deku, not a ton. I mean, I could...
So you just kind of got to burn through the first 3-day...
Yeah, generally you wouldn't know what to do, though.
So you just be fucking off?
He's out late. Yeah. I'm disrupting him. Awkward. Oh, you can get the postman hat.
Oh. Those iframes.
Yeah, every day there's, I think, one less carpenter. Also, until it gets down to just the boss, because he doesn't believe that this isn't
anything's gonna happen.
Yeah, he doesn't believe. He thinks they're all pansies. You can get up there with him too. With that, I think I can do it now. Let's find out. Wow. Absolutely deluxe level. There we go. Got guy. These are the exact same guys from Kakariko and the carpenters that you saved in Ocarina.
Nice.
Let Spree go. Oh no, Spree go away. Here's the Spree. You thought the Spree fell down in it? No, take it. I can't really play while I'm holding a bag of Spree. Spree's the best candy in A. Let's see if this butthead pushes me. Welp.
Jump over there.
Just jump?
To that other platform and then go
Alright,
get the...
here we go!
Good job, asshole.
I can't do it until I'm Hylian. Let's see what this guy has to say. Well, I won't run. I'm sticking with my parents. I think he leaves also.
Good job.
I think he's afraid of the Goron, and he likes the Zora. And normal Link, he just doesn't care. Oh, wait. Second night, nighttime. If I can make it, he may or may not be there.
Nice! I love this guy!
Guru. He gives you a mask.
Can we just stay here and listen to this?
Yep. Till now. I should have gone here earlier. I forgot. I'm trying to think of like so many different routes that it's kind of hard. So he's here on the second night.
Yeah. And if you're Hylian, he'll give you a mask?
Yep.
Or...
He tells you a story. It's pretty raw.
About how some kid fucked up his day?
No, that's in Ocarina. These guys aren't the same people from Ocarina.
Okay.
They're just like, it's an alternate dimension. Usually when things just use an alternate dimension as a plot point, it's shite. But this kind of does it right, where it's all the same people, they're just like bizarro versions of the original. Where that's not the Windmill Hut guy.
Okay.
It's his body, and it's the same person, just none of the same experiences or life.
Okay.
He's the same guy, but in Termina. So that never happened. Here.
Let's see how he does.
Yep. Perfect. You didn't try. They kick you out if you win, though. Alright. Forget what it said the time to beat is, but it doesn't matter.
$1.16.
$1.16?
Yeah.
Here we go, you guiz. Oh! Alright.
Nails it.
Sticks that landing.
Oh, that's right. We'd be fucked.
Absolutely.
Can you just, like, whistle it?
Yeah, because it's so out of tune. I used to like this.
Once.
Not even once.
Clock tower. Not even once.
Clock Tower's too spooky. I need a mouse for it.
But then who will be phone?
The clock. Oh, I got a little squirrely at the end. Oh no! No, not during the thing! No! Okay, I got to do the thing.
Do it.
It's gonna be during my jump!
Do it, you win!
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. Too easy! Too easy! They're gonna kick me out now, because I'm too good. Pros can't play here. Take this and don't come back. Okay. Well, since that burned a whole bunch of time... So now, watch, when you leave... Yeah, they hide from you. They don't say it again, but fuck it.
Maybe when you come back to the zone. But
Yeah,
nah,
no point.
fuck that. I'm gonna go kiss the moon.
I was gonna tell you
Kiss
a
the
gay
moon
joke,
dick.
but fuck it.
What?
So I was gonna tell you a gay joke, but fuck it.
Yep.
Get it? See what I did there? Well, thought I could zone out in the air.
Top Snell. Hey Rob, where's the moon?
I'm punching the first. I'm gonna go get it.
Go get it.
Gotta get that.
Moon, moon, moon.
Oh man, this game needs an HD remake. Have you seen those guys that are pitching it?
No.
The guys that did that trailer like in 2012? You haven't seen it?
No.
They redid like that intro there where you go into the clock tower for the first time.
In Fox Engine?
No.
Dude, Majora's Max and...
Max. Majora's Max.
Majora's Max, now in Fox Engine.
That would be pretty hot.
Dude, fucking PT. Gah.
Two spooks.
About 50 million fucking spooks. Was disgusting.
Yeah. Really well done though.
Yeah, it looked amazing. Scared the piss out of
I'm
me.
really hyped for the next Silent Hill.
I'm about as hyped as I've ever been for Silent Hill.
Which is more than 0.
Yeah,
In any
I
amount, if you're even
appreciate-
aware
I
of a Silent Hill, it's more than
appreciate-
you have been before.
I appreciate the art that gets put into them. They're very...
You keep saying you appreciate the art of this and that, but you won't say you appreciate the subject matter.
Yeah, because I don't like it. It's scary.
You don't like it, or you don't like being scared.
Yeah, I don't like being scared.
Okay,
I
but
don't like
but
scared. I don't like scared.
you don't like the scare. But Silent Hill is cool. Like
Because
it
it's
used to
a very
be.
high quality scare.
Yes. I guess you appreciate the art of their setup. Like
Yeah, they implement what they do very, very well. I can't fault them for that. I just don't want any of what they're serving.
yeah,
Looks good.
looks really great, and I will get
The
it.
thing in the sink. Don't look at the sink.
Don't
guys.
look at the sink. Here we go. So this is about as far as you've ever seen, yeah?
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, cool.
So is that a skull?
No. Just a big clock mechanism. Don't know why or how. Don't really care.
Shall we go in there?
Yep.
Okay.
The music all changes, and you get 6 minutes till impact. More than enough to kill anything that moves. Yeah. I love that crackling in his neck when he moves, though.
Yeah, that's really great. Kind of like a scarecrow.
Yeah, and I've always had a thing right after squids come scarecrows.
Oh yeah, hate them.
Hate them. My mom used to have this one every fall as a decoration. She'd set by the front door.
Burn it.
And to go down my stairs, from upstairs, you gotta go straight at the front door. So this kind of right here tells you where you gotta go. In that order. Skull Kid's becoming a huge douche because the mask is kind of poisoning him.
Yeah.
Skull Kid's not that bad on his own. There are plenty of Skull Children in Ocarina, in the Lost Woods. They're not that horrible. They're tricksters.
Yeah.
They're imps. They're not demons.
Majora is just a bigger dick than...
Majora is created from, like, human sacrifice.
Nice.
Like, he's horrible. He's the worst being in all of... Ganon wants to rule the land.
Majora wants to burn it.
Majora wants to kill everything, make it just unlivable. He's doing it the fastest way he knows how, short of walking around murdering people on his own. And rather than killing them on his own, as he could, he rather makes their life shit for 3 days. Almost everyone has something wrong. He ruins marriages, he turns people to kids, he puts that big block so people can't leave or
You
go.
fighting?
I got 5 minutes. Let me talk. I got this. He prefers people to suffer and then kill them.
Okay.
Ganon doesn't even really want to kill everyone. He just wants to take over. That's no worse than Romans or World Wars or Imperial period.
Yeah, colonialism.
Yeah, that's really no worse than what humans do. This is the only time you see Zelda in the game.
Really?
Yes. And it's ripped out of Ocarina. But this is pretty cool, because this is what happens right at the end. That you wouldn't know from playing Ocarina. It's fucking sad when you've played Ocarina, though.
Mm-hmm. That may be one of the best cutscenes in gaming.
I'm having trouble finding words.
I can tell.
Brings me so far back, though. Do you see that?
Just thumped you.
Yeah, he's stuck thinking about it, and she thumps off of his head. Snap him out. Because anyone who played Ocarina is giving the screen that look. Just duh. Getting that old Ocarina back isn't going to help us. That is a damn good cutscene because it gives you some closure to like the best game ever.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't know why so many people have trouble with like the Ocarina and Majora's item screens and stuff. Like my sister just always starts freaking out. Which button is to use my boomerang? And I'm like, you don't have it equipped. Like, I don't know. When I was 7, I was so scared of crossing Hyrule Field at night. When the Skull Children come out. So freaking disturbing. Oh, did you ever find the big Poes?
Yeah.
You collected them and sold them to the Poe collector?
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that guy was cool. Like, have you really thought about him?
Not so much.
Do you figure out who he is?
No.
You should play through again.
Ocarina?
Yeah. I think everyone should play through again. when I really got back into like all my old games, because I kind of did drop them like most people do, and play some Call of Duty and stuff throughout my mid-teens, like high school. And then when I was just after I turned 17, I had to have the surgery, and I couldn't really do much of anything. I was in the hospital for a few days after, and then after that, I had to just sit around. I wasn't even supposed to walk more than a few feet a day. And the Ocarina of Time soundtrack, like full OST, popped up in my suggested videos, and I sat there and just listened all the way through it. And that's kind of what got me back into all. Now I have SNESes and NESes laying around.
Oh yeah.
All what I am like right now, is from just a suggested random video. I got in there doing like a polite, I don't know what to call it, where you comment back and forth like a mofo, but got in a good conversation, I guess, on the YouTube comment section.
Yeah.
And that just really made me want to play. Now, where'd that come from? This one you won't remember.
Mm-mm. I know that backwards is...
Yeah, super evil.
Uh-huh.
It's really spooky.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah, that Song of Healing backwards is some spooky-ish. I like this, the whole waving goodbye to that. And I think it's interesting that he doesn't have the Hylian shield.
At all?
No. That was a new animation. Heals evil magic. So, it's very useful. This is kind of your... It's not more useful than Song of Time. It's still very useful.
Mm-hmm.
But this is going to be your, like, second bread and butter. It's going to be the Song of Healing. It's left, right, down. Which we can always look up in the menu, just like before. It's very, very similar. All the same engine and everything. Like, if you can play Ocarina, you can play this. The one thing that I had trouble, and I really struggle, and I feel weird that I struggle, is I can't after a while, but I can barely play songs on Ocarina 3D. My hands are trained to the songs on an N64. And I know the buttons.
Yeah.
But
Mix them up.
he just asked you for what you agreed to give him Majora's Mask back.
Yeah.
In exchange for bringing you back to Hylian form.
You little shit!
Oh my god. The gifts of that. That's true. Absolutely true. So here's going to give you some background on Majora's Mask. But I've kind of explained this already.
Yeah.
Hexing rituals. Yeah, I think I said exactly that. The Majora's Mask manga has a really cool, it's non-canon, but it has a really cool ending chapter, like a bonus chapter at the end, that shows where the mask came from, like legit the mask itself, how it was created. Majora was this huge like dragon monster kind of thing, and it killed everyone.
Ooh.
Everyone was dead. Fierce Deity comes along, and he's like, whoa, I haven't checked on the world in forever, and everyone's dead. Who did this? And he finds Majora, and Majora's like bored to death because he killed everyone. He left nothing to do for himself. So Fierce Deity, I think, plays his ocarina or something, and Majora like dances to death. And then he carves Majora's Mask out of its hide.
Nice.
And he recreates humans again. Well, Hylians, I guess. They're not Hylians at the time, they're humans. Whatever.
Yeah.
Mask back. Now, Zelda's always been quirky, but it's never silly.
Yeah.
It's not like cartoons.
You'll be fine. It's fine.
Surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe.
And the me that believes in you.
Use your comment, I guess. Feels good.
All right. Good place to stop for a first session?
I'd say so.
All right.
Catch you guys next time.
Whoop.